This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstrom. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick it away to get this game going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Looking for some space. It's Walker. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Bringing pressure. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his target, and it's complete. excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Wideouts now clustered. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No, kick it away here. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. The stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
This one will be fair caught. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass, it's Bachmeier. Close to the tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the back now goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. That's Carl. Good Smith. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, Now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get it now, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For NBA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Powering through the defender. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Finds his man. It's Williams. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. To the air, it's Bachmeier. It's the running back in the flat. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Over the middle, it's Johnson. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags a good throw. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Looking to throw it again. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Walker. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Toss it to the back, running left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Touchdown, Michigan. That's how you finish a play. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield at 1st and 10. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that play.
Well, for Defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Walker. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Walker. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the catch. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A completion makes it second and short. He keeps it, testing the left side. No handoff there. They snuff him.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Throw forward on third and short. Looking for the wideout. Catch made it down the left side. An explosive play.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Quarterback drops back. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now here's the toss play. Past the 25. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. And it's caught. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results were a big sack for this defense.
Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Going for his running back. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Ball is incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They look to throw it here on second down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go at the 30 now. Past the touchdown, Wolverines. A crucial pick six. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Wolverines' offense is on the move now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And the defense brings him down.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The Wolverines are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Walker. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fair catch made at the 20. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Play action here on first down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Wolverines. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Gonna run it. It's Smith. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And one final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, handed off inside. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
I mean, Chris, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Grinding away with their running game. Look out, room to run here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. The pocket breaking down. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. They continue to roll up the score.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Just outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate. That wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more. And that's a touchdown. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab on the move. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And it's picked off in the end zone. The 50. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 27. Bringing it out. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this